Hey everybody, I hate to bother you on such a beautiful weekend.
But you are needed yet again!
So, remember about a month and a half ago, the city had their goals and objectives meeting for 2018? The meeting with no audio recording, no promotion, despite it being such a super duper important meeting where all of the department heads in the city came together to review their accomplishments for the last year and to establish their priorities for the next 2 years. The meeting that is the basis for establishing the budget for the next 2 years, the agenda that they posted online simply said, review accomplishments, establish goals, right? Crazy, I know. That meeting where after 10 months of complete silence on Hidden Valley Park, city staff showed up requesting that the council give them permission to open the land up for bidding to sell the undeveloped half of Hidden Valley Park? Well, city staff was told instead to come back with a more detailed plan, and that plan would go before the Parks and Rec Commission before it came back to the council, right? Well, it's back and it's before the Parks and Rec Commission on Monday, which is a good thing because we've got some new Parks and Rec Commission members that haven't had a chance yet to discuss this issue. A little about staff's plan for the Hidden Valley Park expansion. It sucks. It's a little over 4 acres, which includes a soccer field, a couple basketball courts, and some tennis, and some parking, right? Which is great, but that's 4 acres out of the promised 18. And the park was supposed to be even bigger than that. It was supposed to reach all the way to Grangeville, but that plan was buried and hidden from you, and is now covered in houses. And the city manager and community development director, 2 people that don't even live in this town, want to sell off the rest of that dream and leave us with the scraps. The parkland that this community has had to fight for over and over and over again for the past 35 years. Meanwhile, Hanford is severely deficient in park space, even though they include those little pocket parks in the housing developments. I'm sorry, but if we don't fight for our parks right now, the future will be dark indeed. So if you're able to make it to the Parks and Rec Commission meeting on Monday, that's awesome. It's at 5:30, it's in the Civic, same place as the city council meetings. But either way, whether you can make it on Monday or not, please email the Parks and Rec Commission members and ask them to consider the future of this community and to save this treasured parkland for generations to come. Because we have to ask ourselves what we want this place to look like in the future when we're all dead and gone. I, for one, would like there to be some open space, some green space, some trees, places where kids can go and sit and read a book in the shade. You know what I'm saying? With their shoes off, because I don't like shoes. I've listed the emails in the video description, and I've gone as far as to write out a pre-drafted email for you to copy and paste. That can be found on the blog post that I'll link. And then if I'm able to figure it out between now and when I post the video, I've even left a link that you can click it and it should just open up your email. So all you have to do is type in your name and hit send. I'm proud of myself. I haven't even done it yet. Thank you for your time, and please consider sharing this video so that the folks in our community will know what's going on. Because Lord knows the city doesn't make any effort to tell you. They don't. They really don't. Another fun fact, after that meeting, I pulled the mayor aside and I asked him, like, kind of, how much time would we maybe have before it's brought back, right? He said, oh, months, like 4 to 6 months. He said, city staff is slow and they've got so much to do.